I'll do the easy thing. We have some West Virginia conference news.
Conference news about a coach who may not be around for all that much longer. Glenville State head coach Rich Rodriguez. He's got his sights set on a promotion. Rodriguez has reportedly applied for the offensive coordinator job at the University of Tulane under new head coach Tommy Bowden. Rodriguez certainly has the stats to back up the application. He has guided the Pioneers to 4 straight WVIAC titles and in the process built one of the top offenses in the country. It's a run-and-shoot attack that can put points on the board in a hurry. Rodriguez was a former West Virginia star, been down at Glenville for close to 7 years now. In other football news, Canute Curtis continues to rack up national awards like sacks. The West Virginia linebacker has been named to 2 more All-American teams, making him the school's 8th consensus All-American. He has been named to 4 teams so far in the postseason. The 6'3", 260-pound senior was the leader to WVU's #1 ranked defense this past season. Curtis was voted the Big East Defensive Player of the Year after logging a conference-best 6 sacks. He also added 61 tackles, 3 fumble recoveries, and 1 interception. It was a great all-around year for him. Curtis is a finalist for the Butkus and Bronco Nagurski Awards as well. And Marshall's Randy Moss is picking up a lot of postseason awards as well. Today he was named to the Sporting News Freshman All-America team. He was the only player from the 1AA football to be so honored. Moss hauled in 66 catches for 1,400 yards and 24 touchdowns for the Thundering Herd this year. That is the most ever by a freshman in 1AA football. He has caught at least 1 touchdown in every game this season while scoring 144 points. And Marshall in action this weekend, taking on Northern Iowa. 1AA semifinal action. You can see that game live right here on WBOY. The kickoff is slated for noon on Saturday. With the second-best record in the conference, the Steelers will send 7 players to this season's Pro Bowl in Hawaii, which isn't all that surprising. They have won the Central Division, and their 10-4 record is the second-best in the AFC behind Denver. Leading the contingent, who else? The Bus, running back Jerome Bettis, who has rushed for over 1,200 yards this year and who has a shot at the Steelers' all-time rushing mark for a single season. On defense, safety Carnell Lake has been named a Pro Bowler for his skills at pass coverage, plus his hard-hitting ability. Cornerback Rod Woodson is a Pro Bowler yet again, though as a reserve. He has had a pretty tough year, actually, been plagued by injuries. This is the 7th time Woodson has been named to the Pro Bowl. Also a reserve, inside linebacker LeVon Kirkland. He, at 6'2", 270, plays linebacker, got a lot of speed. It's pretty understandable why he is a Pro Bowler. Also at outside linebacker, Chad Brown is going. He leads the team in sacks, having taken over for the injured Greg Lloyd. In fact, he has done so well, it may be difficult to move Brown back to the inside when Lloyd returns. And also named to the Pro Bowl team, center Dermonti Dawson, who is now a 5-time Pro Bowler. You know, it was only a matter of time. The Mountain State's first professional basketball league will tip off play after the new year. Tonight, the West Virginia Thunder was introduced to the media. It's the Clarksburg-based team in the fledgling Mountain State Basketball League, one of 6 teams with others based in Huntington, 2 in Charleston, 1 in Wheeling, and 1 in Beckley. This team is comprised almost entirely of guys who either grew up or played in this area. Guys like Chris Min, Antoine Hatcher, Billy Childers, Chris Morris, Rob Moore, and Levon Lamb. Owner Barry Calef says he has high hopes for the future.
If this team is successful and if we continue to build as we did with the All-Star game, that maybe there's a chance with sponsorship that maybe we could join a league like the USBL, which brings in current college players and